Okay, so I'm back. It's nighttime. Time to turn down and rest in my nerves. But back to my story time. So I had my ex, the one who I told the story about, who choked me. He went to jail. Then he went to prison. He was writing me while he was in the Harris County jail, calling my house collect. And then I was writing him. And I also, every time I got paid for my job, I also like was sending him money, putting money on his books. This is another ungrateful motherfucker who didn't appreciate shit. Like, he would tell me, like, oh, a lot of the money that you sent me, it went to my doctor bills while I was in prison. Because, I got into fights. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's good. It went to your doctor bills. So, at this point, he didn't exactly go to prison. First, he was in jail. He was in jail for like, I'm going to say, maybe 2 months. He gets out and then he calls me. The first thing he gonna say is like, I feel like you've been cheating on me the whole time I've been in jail. He's like, I don't trust you. All you hoes is like the same. I'm like, who's you calling a hoe? Like, he was accusing me of cheating. And I ain't gonna lie, I did cheat on him because like when he was out before he even went to jail, he was always in some other bitch face. He was always flirting with other women. I seen a woman twerked her whole ass on him and he was enjoying it. This nigga was always cheating on me. So for him to get mad at me because he was gone to jail, and while he was in jail, I kind of cheated on him, but that's another story. So he's like on the phone with me and telling me, I don't trust you, and I don't believe it. And so when I got off the phone with him, I just cried and cried and cried and cried myself to sleep. The very next day, I woke up and I cried. I couldn't eat anything. I was just so depressed because even though I know I cheated on him and he did deserve it, I was just upset because I was happy that he had just got out of jail and I wanted nothing more than for me and him to reunite and for him to come over and for everything to be all right. But he just kept on accusing me of doing things. And then he was mad at me. So, like I said, he named himself after a state called Delaware. So that was his name, Delaware. Delaware. But he is another ungrateful ass motherfucker. Like, I'm steadily writing him. And he finally did go to prison for a drug charge. They found cocaine and marijuana on him, in some stolen car that he was driving. And he went to prison for a year. He went to prison for a year. And I was writing him. And I was putting money on his books. Because I thought I was in love with this person. But I don't know. And I was very young at that particular point in time. But I'm about to doze off and go to bed. I have a long day ahead of me for tomorrow. Have some things to do. And I'm kind of tired, stressed out. So I will talk to y'all later.